Welcome to another episode of Chase Talks, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Chase is Bad at OU. I almost said bad at VGC 2018. That series is called Let's Learn VGC 2018, and this time, and today, I should just start over. Cut, paste, retake. No, but today I'm bringing you guys something special. I'm actually bringing you guys CrimsonCBad's Week 2 APA team. Last week, I did a game with A-Drive's team. I really enjoyed doing that. I thought it was a lot of fun, so I'm going to do the exact same thing this week. But this time I'm using CrimsonCBad's Week 2 team. This team is super bulky, super defensive. Link in the description to his team builder, the battle where he used it, and to his channel so you guys can subscribe to him. If you guys don't know who CrimsonCBad is, he's another one of my favorite content creators in the Pokemon community. He's a great guy, and he's also named Chase. So how can you not support a fellow Chase? So we are hopping into our first game. We've been hopped in the first game. This guy is nice enough to be waiting for me to finish my intro. We're facing off against a Mamoswine, a Mimikyu, definitely not Protein Greninja, definitely not Mega Venusaur, a Keldeo, and a Victini. I like leading Buck this game, which is, by the way, names, shiny, items, moves, everything. EVs, exact same as what he did. 100% just copy of what he did. I just watched his team builder, made the sets and showdown myself, and we're just doing the same thing. Actually, you know what? I like leading Bunker. Let's lead Bunker, and let's see what happens. Oh, this is a bad lead. Uh-oh. Can I Shell Smash here, like, freely without getting wrecked? But then what do I do this thing? If I Shell Smash, do I kill it? That's the question. I don't know. Let's Shell Smash. Ooh, that does damage. So we do Shell Smash, so we are going to outspeed this thing now. We get the +2 attack. White Herb fixes our defenses. Does a +2 Liquidation do enough, or a +2 Rock Blast? You know what? I'm going to do a +2 Rock Blast. Oh, it misses! Oh, and he puts up Stealth Rocks. Whew! Whew! Oh my gosh. I can't believe Rock Blast missed. Oh my god, I died a little bit inside when that happened. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on, Cloyster. Cloyster, you could do it. Hit your Rock Blast. I don't think there's anything, anyway, this thing lives. A plus, I could actually went for another Shell Smash a minute +4. But I don't think there's any way that this thing lives a +2 physical attack. Rock Blast. Ooh! Ooh, this does no damage. Oh, I get a crit. I might die here. Stone Edge goes off. You know what? I'm just going to go for a Liquidation. Liquidation should kill this thing. It probably is do more damage than the Rock Blast would have. So, you know, it probably would have been better to just start with that. So he's going to go for a Mimikyu here. I am going to also go for a... I think Icicle Spear will do more against Mimikyu because it's stab. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for an Icicle Spear. Ooh, he does go for a Shadow Sneak. But because we are so defensive, CrimsonCBad brings so much defense on this Cloyster. We take that like a champ. This Cloyster is so physically defensive. It is crazy. But he can just switch in now his Greninja and just go for a Water Shuriken. And that should be enough to just take out my Cloyster. So Cloyster does remove 2 Pokemon. I don't have high hopes for removing a third, but it did remove 2. So that puts us in a good position starting this match. Puts us in a really good position because now we don't got to worry about the Mimikyu and we don't have to worry about the Mamoswine. When my opponent decides the Pokemon, I'm assuming he's just gonna. He actually goes into Keldeo. Interesting. It resists. Fighting resist rock? Yeah, it does, because it resists Stealth Rocks. I'm just going to go for a Liquidation. I think that's the highest I can do. Ooh, it outspeeds me! Are you Scarfed? Interesting. I'm going to go into Sixth Sense here, which is our Scarfed Mismagius. Now, it does not have full speed, so I won't know for sure. But if this thing outspeeds me, then I will know for sure it's Scarfed. So I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt here. And he's actually going to go into his Venusaur to take that Thunderbolt, so that is going to be resisted, not going to do much damage. I am just going to switch into our I'll switch into Gyarados here because Gyarados has the Fly EMZ. And we do see a Mega Evolve, and we actually see Sleep Powder, and it hits. Oh no. I'm gonna go for the I'm gonna go for a Z Sky just on the off chance that we wake up. A Supersonic Sky Strike. Go for a Z Flying on the off chance that we wake up. That's so unfortunate. Ugh. Ugh, sleep sucks. I guess I could have switched into Aromatisse here and gone for a Heal Bell and cured the sleep. If I don't wake up this turn, that'll probably be my next play, but I am switching into a Poison type. And I'm not very specially bulky, so if it goes for a Sludge Bomb, it's going to do a lot of damage to Aromatisse. Flip side of the coin, I can go into Arcanine on this. Which Arcanine doesn't have anything to hit this Venusaur, and he actually goes for a Leech Seed. So he is just going to try and stall me out. I'm just going to go for... Oh, man. I need to wake up. That's what I really need to do. Alright, I'm going to go for a Flying Z, and he actually goes for a Sludge Bomb this time. I do wake up, and we are going to get the Sunsteel Strike off, or the Supersonic Sky Strike. Sunsteel Strike? Oh my gosh. That's nowhere near the move that I just used. That's so Galio's signature move. Man, I don't know what's wrong with Chase today. I am not okay. I'm even talking about myself in the third person. Listen to me, I'm a crazy man. I feel like preserving this thing is still like too good to just let it go down here. I feel like a safe play would just be to go into our Cabaret. I am weak to Stealth Rocks though. So I'm gonna take 25% on entry to Stealth Rocks. It might just be in my best interest. Just go for a... I could actually go for a Bounce here. The only thing that sucks is that like Gyarados is really good against his other two Pokemon if I can get a Dragon Dance up. You know what? I'm gonna go for a Bounce here. I don't outspeed, so I do lose. Yeah, I should have thought of that I didn't outspeed. And he has Battle Bond. Oh, so I was right. He is definitely not Protein. That sucks. I might get swept by Battle Bond and Greninja here. I don't have anything that can Iron Switch here, and I can... But it might still kill me. I can go for a Toxic here, but I think I might still die. This is what I should have done at the beginning, is switch into Golbat. That's crazy, though. I forgot Battle Bond's allowed in OU. That's so dumb that it's allowed in OU. It's a Mega that can use an item. Like, I don't get why that's ever allowed. Ice Beam's going to do so much damage. Please don't miss, Toxic. Toxic does hit. Whew, I thought I willed that miss into existence for a second. I think I might just have to let Tree Branch go down here. And then switch into Sixth Sense to outspeed it. But I'll go for a Defog on the off chance that he doesn't attack, and he does attack. So he's going to take the Toxic damage and the Life Orb damage. So there's no way that he shouldn't be in Thunderbolt range. The only bad part is I have to lock myself into Thunderbolt. Which I don't want to have to do, but I think that's my best choice. So I do just take out the Greninja. I don't know if Thunderbolt would have taken out Greninja before. I haven't done any calcs with this team ever. I'm just kind of shooting from the hip. I'm going to switch into Maximus here because I think I'm going to take a V-Create. So I'll switch into Maximus here. It'll put him at -1 because that's our Arcanine. So it'll put him at -1, and we should be able to take this V-Create nicely. So we do take that V-Create, and now he is at his minus defenses too. I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Morning Sun here on the switch. Yeah, I figured he was going to switch. I could have also went for... I feel like Cabaret is our best move here. Because he can use the Moonblast and he can Wish. And he's physically defensive. So that did a good amount of damage. That did 40% to me. I'm going to have to Wish this turn. So that's going to do another 40%. The Wish goes off. I'm going to have to Protect this turn to get the Wish. I almost clicked Moonblast because I'm used to Protect. being in a different spot. So that's going to bring us up to 60%, 70%. I'm going to wish one more time. Oh, we get crit. That sucks. Man, I wish we had specially defensive bulk on this team. I'm going to go into Maximus again. Put him at -1. Goes for another V-Crate. We still resist that nicely. I'm actually going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here because I think he's going to switch again. And can I burn this Pokemon? I can burn this Pokemon. For some reason, I was thinking I couldn't burn water types for some reason. But it is a special attacker. So the burn really doesn't matter. It just puts it on a semi-timer at least. So I'm going to take a lot of damage between entry and that. I have 60% HP, so I'm not going to have enough HP to go, unfortunately. So I'm not going to have enough HP to heal. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to go ahead and go for the Protect and at least get one more round of leftovers. And that'll give one more round of burn damage. I'm going to go for the Wish on the off chance that he does not attack me again, but he was going to attack me and take out my Aromatisse. So now I am going to just go into our 6th Sense here, and I'll go for a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt should be enough to KO, I would believe. Because we're at 70%. Does Thunderbolt do 70%? Oh, it outspeeds me, so it is in fact Scarfed. That is not enough to KO. Oh my gosh. I'm going to let this go down, and it's going to be up to, because it's going to die to burn this turn, so it's going to be up to can Maximus defeat Victini, and I think it can. I think that was the right play. I don't think Victini has anything that can Oko Arcanine. Damn, I took a lot of damage there. How much has V-Crate been doing to me? I might have just lost. V-Crate's been doing 19% to me. Yeah, I'm going to go for Morning Sun. Volt Strike does 20% damage, so it does even less than V-Crate does. I'm going to Morning Sun here and get all my HP back. I'll go ahead and go for an Extreme Speed because it doesn't lower my health. So Extreme Speed goes off. That only does 20% damage. Volt Strike does 20% back to me, and I do get Paralysis, which could be the difference in the game. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Morning Sun. So now he is going to try and Flinch Hacks me. Oh my gosh, really? I got full parried. He's going to Para-Flinch me? That sucks. That sucks that I'm going to get Para-Flinched, aren't I? Oh, we get the Morning Sun off. Nice. Now I'm going to go for another Extreme Speed because he keeps trying to Para-Flinch me, and this will make me go first. So I only got to get through the Paralysis. I don't have to get through the Flinch. Alright, I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to start healing because Zen Headbutt only does 19% to me, so I'll start healing after that. I wonder what his item is on this Pokemon. Is it a Z move? Why hasn't he used it yet if it's a Z move? Weird. Might want a Morning Sun on the off chance that he uses a Z move. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to click Morning Sun just in case it's a Z move. Because if it's like a... So it's not a Z move. And I do get the Morning Sun off, which is good. I'm back up to 100% HP. Now I can go for Extreme Speed again. And this bulky Arcanine, this physically defensive Arcanine is coming through. Coming through for us. Now I should just be able to win by just going for Extreme Speed. Oh, I get parried. Oh, and he misses a Bolt Strike. I guess now he's kind of forced to go for Bolt Strike because he can't Para-Flinch me anymore. Because I'm clicking Extreme Speed, so I'm going first. And I'm eventually just going to kill him. Oh, 1 HP, and now he goes for a V-Crate. Get the style points in the V-Crate. Now he's on 1%. Oh, man, he had to live that on 1. Oh, I get paralyzed, and I get Bolt Striked again. Man, and before I get parried over and over again and lose the game, GD to my opponent, we end up picking up our first win of the day using CrimsonCBad's team. Wow, that was a crazy game. That was a long and stally game. This is, of course, kind of a stally team. Not talking any poop about CrimsonCBad, of course, because you got to win how you got to win. But this is just not a. This is a very bulkily built team. He built a lot of defense in this team, which made sense for the match that he was up against because he faced a lot of physically offensive threats. So he put a lot of defense defensive investment into, I said defense mint, I combined defense and investment into one word. Now it's defense mint. So he put a lot of defense mint into his Pokemon in order to live those physical hits and go. Like we saw that Shadow Sneak live on Cloyster, which was pretty crazy. So that just shows the bulk investment that this team has. And it really, I mean, pulled through the match. I'm not going to spoil his match. I encourage you to watch his match. I was inspired to use his team after watching him use it. This also has team, because this entire theme is let me use some of my favorite Draft League Pokemon in my, like, personally in Draft League. So I was like, so this team fits perfect. I love Arcanine. I love Golbat. Gyarados is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Miss Magius is just a really good Pokemon. Excuse me. Cloyster gets Liquidation now, which is crazy because Liquidation is such a good move. And a lot of things that get Liquidation are way better now. And Aromatisse is just an underrated Pokemon. It gets a lot of hate for its design. I personally don't like its design. It gets a lot of hate for its design, I know. And which is why it sees less usage. But it's actually a good Pokemon. So now I'm going to cut until we are in a second battle of the day. We are doing, as always, a best of 3 against 3 different opponents. Welcome to our second battle of the day, and I'm facing off against an OU Standard team. When I say OU Standard, that means it's got Tapu Lele, Garchomp, and Bisharp on it. That's my OU Standard. It's also got Araquanid to set webs, Blacephalon, and Megalopunny. Now, the one thing that's good about this team is that Araquanid's webs doesn't super much affect me. It doesn't really affect me that much at all, though I do have Defog. It doesn't really affect me just because my team is so slow. And the Pokemon that I would have to worry about the speed the most are the 2 Pokemon that I really need to worry about the speed, which is Gyarados and Miss Magius, have Flying typing and Levitate, so they really don't have to worry about the webs usage at all. Now, I am expecting him to lead and get his webs up. So I am just going to lead... Should I lead 6 cents to put down pressure right away? That'll put down pressure on his... Yeah, you know what? Because I got that Thunderbolt, so I'm going to lead it to get that pressure down. I also, another reason that I wanted to use this team, this actually ended up being a good lead because he led his Psychic type. So I can go for Shadow Ball. And it's pretty free here unless he decides to go into his Lopunny. And if he goes into Lopunny, that's okay. I guess I could go for an Icy Wind here, but I really don't want to take a Moonblast from this thing. So I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball. Another reason that I really like this team and wanted to use this team in this series is because it's got mostly it has actually no OU Pokemon at all on this team. So I actually should have. Went for a Thunderbolt there. That's super unfortunate. I am just going to go for I'm going to go into Buck here. There's no reason that I shouldn't. I can actually set up a Dragon Dance on this thing for pretty freely. Because there's not much it can do back to me. But I like this team because the highest tier that this team has, period, on it is BL. Which is... Gyarados is in the BL tier. Otherwise, everything else in this team is either UU, NU, or... either NU or UU, because Arcanine's UU and the other Pokemon are NU. That's one thing I love about Draft League format in general. It's not like a team like this where you have Garchomp, Tapu Lele, Bisharp, and Blacephalon on the same team, and Megalopunny. It's not something like that. Those Pokemon are usually more spread out, though sometimes you do get a stacked team. They are usually more spread out, and it's one thing that I really enjoy. So I'm going to put him at -1. He is actually just going to go for a Poison Jab. Now, we do not get poisoned, which is very good. I'm going to set up a pretty free Dragon Dance right here. And we'll see what my opponent decides to go for. So he does actually go into Garchomp. Now, I'm not sure what his Garchomp wants to go for, but I think a +1 Waterfall is going to do some damage to it. I don't have Ice Fang on this set. I really wish I had Ice Fang on this set. And he doesn't have the Intimidate up. I think I'm just going to go for Waterfall. I should have went for Sky Z there. Oh, he's actually Rocky Helmet. Oh, and I get the flinch. That's huge. I'm going to go for my Sky MZ here. My Supersonic Sky Strike. Because that should pick up the KO. But that Ruskin Rocky Helmet, that flinch is huge. That flinch is huge. I would have definitely died there. Unless it went for Earthquake, I would have definitely died there to Ruskin Rocky Helmet. So let's see how much the Supersonic Sky Strike does. And it does get enough to take it out. It did critically hit. I don't think that mattered. And sometimes it feels like the Z moves critically hit all the time. But I definitely think I was going to take it out either way. So now it's going to be in the Mega Lopunny. I don't think I outspeed Mega Lopunny. 339. 393 Lopunny is actually... Mega Lopunny is faster than normal Lopunny. I don't think I outspeed it. I'm going to go for bounce just in case I do. So he goes for fake out, and that puts some chip damage on me. 405, I do not outspeed if it's max speed. I'm just going to go for bounce. Or do I want to go into Arcanine? Because I know I don't outspeed it. You know what? I'm actually going to go into Cabaret. Yeah, I'm going to Cabaret. We actually see the return, so I do tank that return nicely. I have freedom to set up a wish here. I think he's going to switch out, and then I can actually probably pass the wish pretty freely into Gyarados, depending on what he goes into. Because Garchomp is gone. His Garchomp was one of the biggest threats. Yes, I can freely go into Garchomp and Gyarados and pass this wish. I don't think there's anything that Araquanid can do to OHKO me. I can get this wish in pretty freely. He does actually switch into Tapu Lele, as I switch that and bring that wish into my Buck, which is really good. I feel like I should just Dragon Dance again. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna Dragon Dance. That was actually faster. Oh, and it's got Thunderbolt. Why am I faster than Tapu Lele? That thing has no speed investment. I don't know how I'm faster than it. That's crazy that that thing has no speed investment. That's crazy that it has no speed investment. I am going to go into Sixth Sense here, and I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball and hope he doesn't go into Mega Lopunny. Or should I go for an Icy Wind expecting him to go into Mega Lopunny? I could trick it, but then I'd give it a Choice Scarf, and I don't want to give it a Choice Scarf. I'm going to Icy Wind expecting him to go into Mega Lopunny. So he actually goes into Araquanid. So I do decrease his Araquanid speed. That's not a big deal, actually. I feel like I'm pretty safe to go into Bunker here and set up a Shell Smash. I'm really worried about his Bisharp. I don't really have coverage to kill Bisharp. I lost half of the Intimidate core on this team, which is also unfortunate. But that's the biggest start that I'm worried about. I also haven't revealed that Sixth Sense has Thunderbolt. And he does continually switch into Araquanid to tank that hit, to tank those Shadow Balls. It might actually be a... Could this be a... Assault Vested Araquanid? I don't know. We haven't seen an item on it yet, and it definitely has not used Sticky Webs. So, because we've only seen Poison Jab. I think that's the only move we've seen on Araquanid. So I am going to come Cloyster here. So we are going to see a Poison Jab. That does no damage. I am just going to set up a Shell Smash here. And White Herb is going to restore my defenses. Leech Life, I'm going to take no damage from that. And I am going to be able to just go for a Rock Blast here, which should KO it. Rock Blast should be enough, as long as I don't miss it, as I will this miss into existence. Oh, I can't believe I missed it in the first game. That's crazy. Come on, Cloyster. Come on, Cloyster. Be my friend. I believe in you. You can do it. Be my friend, Cloyster. Be my friend. I actually can't even kill the Bisharp with this thing. But I can live a Sucker Punch. At least I should be able to. At least I should be able to. Now I'm definitely the fastest thing on the field. This definitely has the sweet potential. Is my opponent calking right now? Because he's definitely taking some time. That is the question. He's definitely taking some time on the timer that he turned on. People don't like waiting for me to talk. They don't like me talking. It's unfortunate. I like to talk. That's why I put talk in the name. Oh man. Cheese City. Instead of Crimson City, you can call us Cheese City. 20 seconds left. Is my opponent going to make a move? He's running down the clock. He's running down the clock. Running. So he did make a move. I am going to KO the Araquanid with Rock Blast. That is going to be enough to kill. Still giving time in the chat. So I don't know if my opponent's doing nothing or what. Yeah, so I guess my opponent just quit. Because it says he lost due to inactivity, so he must have just quit. Or he just walked away and not realized that he left the timer on. GG to my opponent, though. This was a weird and very short match. But I definitely think Cloyster had the ability to just win on that move. Yeah, I was definitely making the play that I needed to make on that play. Maybe he had the poop, so he walked away for a minute. But yeah, so I'm going to cut to learn our third and final battle of the day. Hopping into our third and final battle of the day, we're facing off against a Kartana, a Heatran, a landorus-t, a definitely not Battle Bond Greninja, or maybe it's Protein. Protein, Mew, and a kyurem-black. This is actually the first kyurem-black I've ever faced, but this is another team that I like to call OU Standard because it's got Heatran, landorus-t, and Greninja on it. Who would have guessed? What? I actually like Bunker, I think. But if he leads Kartana, I don't really have a good way to kill it. I don't really have a good way to kill most of his team. Oh, you know what? I'm going to lead Maximus. That's what I thought he was going to do. So I'm going to go for a close combat. Maybe I'll go for a Will-O-Wisp. No, you know what? I'm going to go for a close combat. Cool, I'm fine with that. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. That does no damage, though, because it's resisted. Alright, I'm going to switch into a... You know what? I'm going to show Will-O-Wisp. I'm minus, and he isn't. So I'm going to switch into Gyarados here to get him at -1. And that Earthquake is going to be non-existent. I think I'm pretty safe to just go for a Dragon Dance right here. I think I'm pretty safe to go for a Dragon Dance. Pretty safe. Pretty safe. If you're pretty safe and you know it, clap your hands. Pretty safe and you know it, clap your hands. If you're about to get O-code because you're overconfident, clap your hands. Oh, man. I'm going to go for a Crunch. Bam! Does no damage. Oh, we get the defense drop, though. Z-Power! Bloom Doom! Oh! Oh! Oh, no. Alright, let's drop that. Let's get rid of that attack. Boost. I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here, because I'm expecting him to switch into Landorus, and I would rather burn Landorus than I would, Yep. And the burn does land. I'd rather burn Landorus than I would close combat it again, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I actually feel pretty safe to go into Bunker here, and I can set up a Shell Smash because at this point I can kill. I'm pretty sure I can kill Kartana with a Liquidation at this point after a Shell Smash. So we get a Stone Edge off. That actually crits me, but it still does no damage because I'm so defensively bulky. All right, I'm gonna Shell Smash. Let's do it. Let's Shell Smash. Let's get the sweep and do it. Jump up, jump down. I have Rock Blast for Kyurem. Bam. We're going to get those back. Bam. Rock Blast. Bam. 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 Don't be scarfed. I'll be sad. Bam. Rock Blast. 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 Oh, man. That's a lot of Rock Blast. All right. Let's go for Liquidation. Do you expect me to not have a water move? Because I definitely do have a water move. Now he's trying to decide, what do I do? What takes this Liquidation? The answer is nothing. The answer is nothing takes this Liquidation. Nothing. This Liquidation is coming for you. It's coming. It's coming. It's time. Liquidation coming off. Bam. Resisted still does a heck of damage. That still does heck of damage. How much did that do? 34%. I can do another Liquidation and KO this thing. Assuming it's not Scarfed, which it's not because we saw a Z move. So Liquidation should take this thing out. And it does. So I am going to remove that off the field of battle with the Liquidation. Feeling good, feeling good, feeling good in the neighborhood. Are we gonna see? Is our last game of the day gonna be a cloister sweep? Because that'd be awesome if our last game of the day was a cloister sweep. Mew. What's gonna kill Mew here? Icicle Spear. I think Icicle Spear will do more damage than Liquidation, so I'm gonna go for Icicle Spear. Oh, that crit. Oh, this is doing no damage. Is this a bulky defensive Mew? Oh, we get another crit. Oh, it sets up a Toxic. I'm gonna go ahead and Liquidation this thing because it'll kind of cover my bases if it switches out. Liquidation should do 20%, and it'll cover my bases in case he decides to switch into like Heatran or switch into Greninja. So he decides to not switch out. I do get another crit. Man, it's Crit City. Is that a Crimson City? We'll rename it to Crit City. Crit City, man. Crit City, man. Critting all the Pokemon. Oh, man. I gotta not write my own parodies in the middle of games. Because they get worse and worse as we go along. Now he's trying to decide what does he die next. I think his safest play, though, is just going to Greninja. I don't have good coverage to kill Greninja at this point, and he knows that. But he's actually going to choose to go into his Heatran. He's going to put me at -1. I am just going to go for an Icicle Spear here. Oh, Stone Edge! And it crits, but I live it! Icicle Spear is going to go off, and that is going to KO his Landorus. I'm going to die to Toxic, though, unfortunately. Man, he got 2 crits. This is definitely Crit City. Man, Crit City, man. Critting on my Pokemon. That's my favorite part, is the critting on my Pokemon. Crit City, man. Crit City, man. Critting on my Pokemon. Oh, okay, we're gonna see Greninja. Dang, he like predicted that perfectly. That is exactly what I didn't want to see. I'm gonna go into Aromatisse Tree Branch. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I actually want to get a Toxic off. Cool, that did no damage. I want to get a Toxic off. Let me Toxic you. Lost both my Water Sweepers, but we're ahead 4-1. Cool. I should have actually healed there. Not healing there is going to be unfortunate because I wanted to get the Toxic off. I am going to go into... should I go into Cabara? I don't remember how to pronounce it now. 2 games later, and I already forgot how to pronounce the name. I am going to go into that, though. Take this next hit. Surf. Ooh, that did damage. Ooh, that did damage. Ooh, that did damage. I'm going to protect here. Start racking up that Toxic damage. How much did that first one do? It did 59%. Dang, I still can't live one. I don't think 6 cents can live one, too, but I think I need 6 cents. I actually don't think I need 6 cents. Ooh. Nice. So we can get a pretty safe Shadow Ball off here, actually. Ooh, Lava Plume. That's interesting. How much did that first one do? 23%. So it isn't in range to die, but I am just going to go ahead and go for another Shadow Ball. Oh, we do get the Spadef drop. So he's going to get his rocks up, which sucks, but I do have the means to remove them. The next Shadow Ball is going to be enough to KO it. But he's going to switch into his Kyurem. He doesn't want to lose just yet. That Shadow Ball is going to do decent damage. I don't think I need you at this point, so I'm going to Shadow Ball again and hope that he doesn't set up. So he goes for an Ice Beam. Ice Beam actually isn't enough. He's going to lose his kyurem-black right here unless he switches out into his Heatran and loses his Heatran, and he actually does decide to lose his kyurem-black here. Wow, so 6 cents, putting in the work here. Miss Magius looking the finest of offensive special attackers, the finest of Choice Scarfers, the finest of Goist Step, the finest of picking up those kills. Ooh, we'll get a Shadow Ball off. Yeah, we'll get a Shadow Ball off here. And we're going to die to Surf. That's okay. He is going to take the Toxic damage. Oh, and he's Battle Bond! Oh, no! Oh, no! I'm going to go into Maximus here because I have Extreme Speed. Now he's going to know I have Extreme Speed. How much did that do? Ooh, that crit. That was a crit. Alright, I'm going to go for a close combat. Take out his heat train. Now I should be able to toxic stall out the Greninja. Because I'm going to do the extremest of speeds. And that's actually just going to be enough to KO it. So we pick up our win. We pick up our third and final win of the day. We went 3-0 in the day, which is a pretty good day. Which is actually a really good day. Yeah, we did well. Yeah, I actually really liked using this team a lot. I really liked it, and I really liked it for the reason that I kind of said before, where like the majority of these Pokemon aren't OU Pokemon. The highest tier is Borderline, which is the BL tier, which is our Gyarados. So yeah, I really enjoyed these Pokemon. I definitely am surprised that Arcanine doesn't see more usage. It definitely sees more usage in doubles than it does in singles. It's definitely in doubles OU where it's in singles UU. But yeah, it's a great Pokemon. I love using Arcanine. I feel like the one downside of this Pokemon is it's this set. Personally, this set is stalled by ghost types. There's just nothing I can do to hit a ghost type, which sucks, especially when you got things like Dhelmise and Decidueye running around. Grass ghost types that Fire Stab would be really good against. But of course, this team is not built for ladder. Disclaimer: team is not built for ladder. Again, I am linking. Check it out. Yes, you watching this video, check out them. 3 links in the description. Number 1, team builder for this team. Link to that video in the description of CrimsonCBad's. Number 2, the battle where CrimsonCBad used this. Number 3, CrimsonCBad's channel. Subscribe to him if you aren't already. I'm assuming that if you're subscribed to me, you are already subscribed to CrimsonCBad because he is just that great of a person. And CrimsonCBad will remind you to do great and be great, as I believe what he says at the end of all his videos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he says as I like look into the distance trying to remember. But thanks for watching. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase, signing off.